Hey guys, I'm Evan. Welcome to Country View Acres. So today I'm going to start on the carport move. We got a metal carport in the front of the property. We want to move it out into one of our pastures and use it as a small livestock shelter. Now the first thing I need to do is I need to build some braces on the inside of the carport. So the braces are going to be made out of 2-inch square tube. We're going to cut it to length. We're going to weld some brackets onto the end of it, and we're going to bolt 2 of these braces inside of the carport. And these are like vital to the way I plan on trying to transport that carport into the pasture. Now that first piece is the only one that's long enough. I'm going to have to weld 2 pieces together to make the next one long enough. So the other day I scrapped a bunch of metal from my father-in-law and I saved some of it. And one of the pieces I saved was this. It's like a receiver hitch, and the metal I just cut, that square tube, will fit into here. So I'm thinking I can use this as a splice to splice the 2 pieces together and make one long piece. But the first thing I need to do is I need to take it to the plasma cutter, and I just need to go ahead and cut this bracket off of it. Learned this trick from Farmer Tyler Ranch. It's too windy out here. Very windy. Right there, close enough. So the metal of the carport is 2.5 inches wide, and this is 2 inches wide. So what I need to do is I need to add a piece of 1/2 inch steel to the end so that it's the same width, and then we can weld on our brackets. All right, I just finished up. I've got both of the brackets welded on both ends of the braces. So these are ready to go in. But before we do that, we're gonna head up to the carport, and it's full of old like straw and hay. We're gonna get it cleaned out real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll get these braces mounted inside. All right, I got Rebecca out here on the small tractor, and she's gonna help me clean out this carport. So we use this as a goat shelter probably like 2-3 years ago. So this is completely full of hay. Hopefully you can see the old hay and straw, and that's probably 8-10 inches thick through here. So we're gonna do our best to get this all cleaned out and then move it over the compost pile. I just realized that there's still a board down here attached to the concrete where this wall was here. We're probably gonna, it seemed to be anchored to the concrete. We're probably gonna have to get it loose first. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. I feel like I need something to pry.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Came out. Well, we just hit the ROPS, but luckily I think we just ran into the steel beam there. What we heard was it just flipping against this trim, so I think you can back out without hurting anything. Oh, backwards, not forwards. Well, there's a couple pallets there we're gonna have to get picked up. So she's staying about 2 feet away from the edge of the carport, and we still ended up hitting. If we really wanted to get up close to the edge, we'd have to fold that ROPS down. But there's no way I could clean this out with the cab tractor. This is one of those instances where you got something that's too short that you have to have like a smaller tractor to do this kind of work. We got a couple pallets over here on this side. She's gonna come around and see if she can scoop them up. Slowly. There you go. Okay, now go up. All right, I think we got the carport cleaned out good enough. I wanted to be able to see this bottom rail. It was completely covered. I wanted to be able to get a measurement off of that. Plus the anchors are inside of there that we'll have to pull out when we go to move the carport. So next thing, I think we'll just take the manure fork probably up there. We'll probably try to throw those really long, it's maybe a mistake, but we'll try to throw those really long braces on there. We'll bring them back and see if we can start putting them in. So we're going to put these braces in about 16 inches high. And these C-clamps will just give us something to be able to, you know, set our brace down on and hold it in place for us. Now, can you get that around that post? Yep. You in? Yep. Wow. I made them tight enough. There we go. Oh, I can't even lift it back out of there. Well, I do got her tight. I'm kidding about that being tight. Oh my goodness. Needed access. Oh, bolt fits that side. What did I just do with that? Except my bolt's way too long. Way too long. Stack up a few washers. All right, that's the first brace bolted in. Just gotta tighten up the bolt. Okay. Okay. So this carport's roughly 18 feet wide. It's about 20 feet long. And we've got our braces in here. It was too long to put the braces at the end. I want to put them more to the middle. So they roughly are 10 feet apart from each other, perfectly centered in the carport. And what these braces are going to do is once we lift these up, because these sides are anchored on the ground right now, but once you get the unanchored, the sides can move in and out, and it can be wider or narrower, and it gets real kind of flimsy. So that's going to help brace everything, keep it the right width, and then hopefully everything just don't go wonky on us while we're moving it. So the other reason for these braces here is to help transport it. So the idea is we're gonna get the anchors pulled out of the ground here, and then we're gonna lift this carport up probably about 2 feet, and maybe put some concrete blocks under it, and then we're gonna back a trailer under here, and we should be able to get under these braces, and then we should be able to set it back down on the trailer, clamp it to the trailer, and then transport it out to the pasture. At least that's the idea or the plan right now on how we're gonna move this. But as far as tonight is concerned, I don't think we're gonna go any farther on this project. We're gonna probably end up moving this. May have to wait till next weekend because I may need Rebecca's help. This may be more than a one-person job trying to get this moved. But I think we are as ready as we can be. That's probably enough. Okay. Be pretty close. Hey, quit it. That's my pocket. You're not supposed to bite that high up. All right. Oh. Oh, these handles are so far apart. It's really hard to lift. We're gonna take this back and like move the handles, make it a little bit better. What do you quit biting at me? Stop it. Oh man, they haven't gone through much feed at all. So it's been a full week now, and we're only down maybe 12 inches in the feeder. So yeah, they haven't gone through much at all. You guys are doing real good, not wasting so much. Hey, you're making me nervous. Why aren't you getting in here, Rebecca?
I got flip-flops on.
That'd probably be a good reason not to get in with the pigs because they always bite at your boots.
Yeah.
Hey, mister, you're the one that wants to keep on biting on my pants. Can you hear all the crying? We fed the ewes the other day. We felt bad. We felt like we needed to get their body condition back up after raising lambs. And now that we fed them, that's all they want. They want more feed. Oh, I think we're gonna fit 150 pounds in there. That's a lot better if they're only eating 150 pounds a week. Oh, she's full. Oh, we'll take this back and fix it. See if I can get it on the side by side. There we go. While we're here, I guess we'll go ahead and feed the ewes a little bit more just to shut them up. Look out, chickens, get out of the way.
Run, chickens.
So here's our 8 ewes. All right, Rebecca's got some food. That's what they wanted. I put these handles where the 2x4s are on the backside, but just way too far apart to lift. Reach underneath there for me, and you're holding the one closest.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 That's a lot better. Oh. All right, that's done for the week. All right, meat bird update. There we go, look at all the baby chickens. All together, it's so warm, it's still warm enough that they don't get under the heat lamp. So the chick that we made drink the other day, it ended up dying on us, and then we had another one that ended up dying on us as well. So we're down to 26, same as the last batch. So we lost three in the last batch, which still, 2 batches of 26 ends up being 1 bird a week for 52 weeks. So we still got a year's worth of chicken, and hopefully we don't lose any more. That's typically after the first, it's like 3 or 4 days now. So typically after that, we don't end up losing any. It's just those first few days. Hey, let's see if you can do your little trick.
What?
Where you get the cats to sit for you.
You mean the chickens?
I'm sorry, yes, the chickens, where you get the chickens to sit for you.
Sit! See? Good chicken.
Well, you're supposed to pick her up. You're supposed to make her sit and then pick her up.
Well,
You got her to sit.
Yeah. Sit! Sit!
She ain't gonna do it now.
Do it now. Sit! Chicken! Sit, chicken! Sometimes they do it without even saying anything. You just walk up to them. Oh, and they sit.
You got it. You're being too aggressive now. So
It did it the first time.
Yeah.
There's Jekyll, the crazy cat. He loves the ewes.
They're coming up here, the lambs, because they think we're gonna feed them again, I think. Yeah, we have one cat that thinks it's a
lamb
livestock guardian dog. It's always hanging out with sheep.
Yes, it loves the sheep. I like it. It walks on their backs and rubs up against them, and it loves them, but it hates us.
Yeah, that's the one we call Jekyll.
Yep.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because
yeah.
he's usually Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, sometimes he'll let me walk past him.
He used to let you pet him.
Yeah.
But not no more.
Nope.
So what are we doing tomorrow?
We have my nephew's birthday party.
Yeah, so we're gonna move. We're gonna head over to her brother's house tomorrow for a birthday party.
Yep.
Yeah, so probably won't get anything. So tomorrow will be a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Monday, all of the rest of the Kubota parts are supposed to show up for the excavator. So that's my big plan Monday.
80% chance of rain too.
Is it? Okay, so maybe that's not my plan for Monday. But if the weather's good, I'm gonna start putting the Kubota excavator back together. So hopefully that will be the next video. Yeah. And then Rebecca maybe we'll get her running it. What do you think?
I just want to know what's in that front compartment.
Yeah, I showed her the one day how to move everything and gave her a little walkthrough of it, and she was exploring the entire machine. There's one compartment that won't unlock.
Yeah, it's on the very front at the bottom. It has a key.
Yeah, it's like where your feet would be. It's like outside below where your feet would be. And we couldn't figure out what that compartment's for.
It seems like it's seized up, and it's driving me crazy because I can't unlock it.
Yeah, she was opening up everything. She had got the online manual out, and she was like reading the manual. She's trying to figure out what it was. There's a few things like missing in the inside. You figured that out. Mm-hmm. One of them was like there's a holder for a grease gun so that you could actually have it in the machine and grease it as you were working on it. Obviously that never happened. I think it was a rental machine, so probably nobody took care of it.
And a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a fire extinguisher. That was gone. Mm-hmm. Was there anything else?
The window brake.
That's in there, isn't it?
Oh, maybe that is in there.
Yeah, I think there's a little tool. I think it's still in there to break a window in case you get stuck in there. But I do think there was also another little compartment. Was it like a toolbox or a place to put tools? Or?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was for.
Anyway, one of these days I'm going to get Rebecca in there to try to play around with it and mess with it. Maybe she can try to learn how to do it.
Well, I did turn and stuff, but it's kind of jerky, and I almost took you out, so.
But she's exaggerating. She didn't almost take me out, but she's a little wild on the controls. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the Kubota put back together. I bought that excavator thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna start on all these jobs. And then of course I wasn't happy with all the slop that was in it. Tore it apart. It's like been like probably 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Pretty close to 3 weeks since I bought it. So hopefully I get it put back together. We can get the hydraulic thumb on there. We can get the new bucket, new digging bucket on there. I also have a second bucket now, which is a grading bucket. It's like a smooth tooth. It's a wider bucket for doing grading work and making nice smooth ground with it. It's good for ditches, digging out ditches. But hopefully we'll get that put together and we'll start doing some work with the excavator. I'm not for sure. I don't plan on using it on the carport though. I might. We'll have to wait and see. And then the carport, hopefully next weekend. I may need Rebecca's help for that.
Yeah.
Getting it lifted up, getting it on trailer, getting it moved. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some pretty decent videos or some more content that's a little bit more than just, I don't know, it feels like I'm just piddling around doing little jobs right now. So hopefully we'll tackle some big jobs and in the next week. But as far as this video, I think we're gonna call it a night, and that way I can get this video edited and posted tomorrow. I may have to edit a little bit in the morning, but then hopefully we'll get it posted tomorrow while we're off at the birthday party. So hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.